this somewhere.
I only felt the tap on the collarbone, so I mean,
Really do. Yeah, you will really want to push on that and say it's okay.
No, come on, let's supervise me. Says who? Says Amber. Did he really? Yeah. Am I allowed to supervise you at festival? Yes.
Womp womp.
Oh, beautiful. Very nice.
I've got some others. Yeah, he could try.
a little bit there.
Oh, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The ferry.
Everyone was like, God damn it, Brandon. Yeah.
Bam, bam. It was good fun.
Yeah, it was fun. But yeah,
Everyone had a ball.
We needed a big
once you
poster.
put a heavy helmet on, that was it.
We needed a big poster.
Yeah, exactly. And for heavy, it was... Yeah.
I go straight to the chili.
Yes, I had to use the radio second the same place every time. No, but yes, it is kind of amusing when you hit someone and then you both pause to see I think that was good. Do you think that was good?
But if you don't do it,
You're gonna want that back.
it doesn't work. That's what was brought up.
No throwing weapons. No.
So that's another thing. I've got this one.
I thought about that.
So that's all green. What's our left tower? And it's like, what are we gonna do?
Friday.
On Friday. Right. What are we gonna do? He's been wanting to find a crystal. None of which were Jocko or specifically
Good to know.
it's an hour away from the nearest Stormhold place.
Oh well, I know it's not.
Neither of those two places has a crystal bomb. So she's like, well, let's just go find a crystal bomb. So I looked up places where there was crystal bombs.
There was some evidence there.
So I did a random search of crystal foxes in southern northern Victoria. We just thought we're going to Weejastle. Weejastle, which I'm absolutely in no way shape or form on our way. That's where we're going.
Switching out.
Got there through White Road. That was Weejastle. So we followed the very vague signs to Crystal Cove, and then Sage was like, "Look it up on that's not right." Cool. Oh, when you're out there, it was like, see what we can see. So we get out there, and there's a sign and treatment says ACT school holidays. Open Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and weekends. And so, oh, cool, so it is open. And then we get there, and there's like a locked gate, and the road is 2/3 washed out. And like it is straight down on either side. So, and so we turn around, and need to go to the toilet. So I dropped in, or we go into the distillery. So it is over we go. Never me. Very she was very careful. Quite some obviously for the flask of the four weeks that we had, but there was one in particular that wasn't I'll just all of them were delicious. The first one was the fourth one the two actually normal then the Christmas tree. Then we were just like something like the food saved from calories, different types of calories. So one was
Oh, I can see what you're doing there.
She's not only the head distiller, but also the owner of the distillery. Very busy. But yeah, so it's a short hair. So yes, while she's standing there, just chatting to us, so definitely got a bit of a fun her. And then when she's come over, she was chatting to all of us, but while she was chatting to me,
Yeah, I mean,
there's a lot of,
pretty much everything all I've done today is sit in the car, so
and at one point
yeah,
she's
drove down for water.
she's looked at me and said, that's right, you're a very
Yeah.
good girl. And
So,
I was like,
and then like,
and
then
then
it's
I
all
said
like,
something,
all right, cool,
like,
like,
"Here's
and
me
I'm here,
chatting,"
and I'm fighting. So,
and she
yeah,
gave me
yeah.
a
But you can't be that much out of shape just to sit in the car.
It's mostly just the like my body going. Oh, you're exercising now, and trying to catch up with what I'm demanding out of it. So, yeah.
Mum does a lot of the flavour matching. So her and her mum have gone and boiled blackberries and made a syrup to go with their drink for that. So then brought out three shots of that for us to try and a few different things to mix and see what we like. And I was going to
Okay.
So,
Per our conversation last week,
yep, yeah.
and then
we went and
as we're
shopped.
leaving,
We made you a thing. So
Nice.
what we need to find out though is where these need to go.
Yep, yep.
So if you look at mine,
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, on either side of
what I found is that the buckle, we keep this from sliding out,
Yeah.
but to slide out the buckle, I need to put a little tie in it. And so you just figure out what you can put in so you the little tie.
Yeah.
Because otherwise what happens is I take it off and slide out. I'm pretty dexterous. I can buckle this fine, but to try to figure out how to lace that loop back on in the middle.
Yeah.
About the third time it fell out, I was like,
Yeah, let's
we are done
fix
with
that. Yeah.
Fix this problem. So,
Yeah, I found a similar solution for, don't remember what, but
Globos?
no, I've never worn a Globos. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. then I ended up doing something similar.
All right.
Yeah.
If
Yep.
you get smaller,
Yep.
you'll probably have to move his buckle back.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which I can totally do.
Yeah.
How can they get smaller?
I mean,
There's not that much of them there.
I mean, I could get the like the bottom rib removed. Like,
That may be silly.
yeah.
All right. How tight would you like these shoulders?
I mean, a little tighter than that.
Okay.
That I can feel.
You don't want it so tight that it lifts this.
Yeah, yeah.
You want it tight enough that it's so that, and you also want this
Yeah.
top to stay here. I know we made yours about 2 inches taller because what I find is that I have enough breast tissue right here that gets bruised.
Okay, yeah.
Yes, I should just block that. I know. But in my bunk room,
Yeah.
I made that one taller. And so we took what I knew and made this a little taller for you.
Yeah.
So that way,
Yeah, I can definitely.
and then your
like
stuff will come down.
Yeah, maybe like between where we were and where we are now.
I make it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where you want it.
Sorry.
That's probably where I'm.
And you're good
'Cause I
here.
could- Yeah.
No, you're not,
yeah.
you shouldn't be touching in your underarms at all,
Yeah.
even if you go
I
crisscross.
can. Yeah.
And it's soft enough they'll collapse.
That'll collapse. Yeah.
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 So, and it's just enough to keep those punches from leaving bruises.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
Yeah, which is kind of all I was planning for something like this. So like,
I'm going to. I brought a pen. And so what I'll do is I will just mark the sides on either side of this, and then you can decide if you want to stitch it or.
yeah. Yeah, I can feel it like sitting on the shoulders, so I can feel the strap doing something without it, but not binding up or anything.
And you can always, change that.
Yeah.
I chose the sew line because I didn't want buckles there.
Yeah.
Because I'm like,
Yeah.
that's too many buckles in my
Too many
backpack.
buckles and yeah, I got snaps as well.
Right?
So,
That could work.
yeah, I've been doing a bit of snaps with some good stuff.
Yeah.
Right.
So like,
Well, and especially if you did a couple, so that you
Yeah.
could snap it here or snap it up.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that way, if you wanted to adjust it, you can. I found that once I got this set, I didn't have to adjust it.
I remember what I was lacing.
And so like,
back in the
Nikki's on. Oh yeah, I had a look on
So
the
instead of buckles, I just had the shorter strap had 2 holes in it, and then the longer strap just looked like a
and like
buckle
almost
strap,
immediately.
and then a bit of paracord,
dirt road.
Yeah.
and then like
Go
it's adjustable,
straight up one side,
but
straight down the
like
other side, like
Right.
without
driving along,
And you can
driving
even
along,
just
driving
do punch a hole through it and do a piece of cord and tie it off.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
And you know, that works as well.
yeah.
The one thing to be aware of is if you're wearing your chainmail over it,
Yeah.
it will bridge right here just a little bit and leave
Oh,
a
yeah, you'll
spot here
Yeah.
that is very hard to feel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you just got to kind of be aware of that. Once it just got a little softer,
Yeah.
if they're hitting that, I'm getting movement. Sometimes what you'll feel is something
Yeah, I mean, I can feel it.
they'll hit here and you'll feel it here,
Here.
but it's still a body, so you take it as a depth.
Yeah.
And like I told you before with mine, if I hear it, I just take it because I'm like, I know that there's the lightest touch is going to defend against it. It's going to do its job.
Yeah.
So I just listen to it. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, that's amazing. Excellent.
Everyone sent me a message last night and said, I got a surprise for you. Like, exciting but potentially ominous. I'm like,
Because it is epic.
yeah, yes. Yeah, I mean,
So I had mentioned our discussion, and you know, it was a hot minute ago before I was pre-pubescent, but you know, I remember those moments of stress coming in and going, holy crap,
yeah.
it hurts breathing on them. Anything else is just torture.
Yeah. I mean, I've had times where it's just like, the bottom of the shirt. It's like, no! Oh,
Too
no,
much!
no.
I hate it!
Yeah.
So hopefully that will keep the worst of it from happening. And feel free, he has the pattern and stuff, but feel free to pattern it if you find somebody else that wants it.
Yeah.
If you find somebody else that's like, hey, this will work well for me, take it and run with it. And we didn't paint it or anything for you.
Yeah, I
you can
gotta
do
work out.
whatever cool things you want.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
Which is,
good.
I mean, deciding on what the next thing is going to be is the
Yeah. And usually this is under my
Under stuff,
gear
yeah,
at SA
yeah.
things.
yeah,
But when I'm out here, it gets so cool.
absolutely. Yeah, it's like I hide it, and then it's like I don't need to hide it today. Like show
They
it.
can be cool.
Yeah,
But I like
yeah.
it so much better than a white plastron. And I
Yeah,
found that the white plastron that have preformed breasts in them don't fit anywhere.
they're not quite the right
know
shape.
anyone's shape.
Yeah.
I could have me in here and my lunch, put my watch in here so it doesn't get open.
And then you get people out the other end where it's just like, no, it's still not enough. Yeah. I mean, like one of the things that have been preventing me from just buying one is it's like, well, I know I'm going to need to modify it when I get it, and then it's like, well, then why don't I just do it myself and then not have the
And as you sweat,
It'll
more and
form
more
more.
to you.
Which is, I have a theory about how Musculata started, where they started with just like a leather thorax, and they sweated in it so much that it just kind of formed to them, and then it became a style of like,
And then
well, I'm
they
going to
overemphasize
yeah,
it.
then I'm going to I'm going to mimic the badass with a massive,
Yeah.
like which I can definitely see from like that
And
weather
this
and that
could
area.
easily be modified to that.
Yeah.
You can easily, because at this point it's been wet formed.
Yep.
So if you soak it, it will lose all of its structure if you wanted to change it.
Yeah.
And I store mine rolled inside my helmet.
Yeah, I mean,
And because it's rolled,
Yep.
because it will always expand out to me, is the thing I don't want it
Yeah,
to do is
so
it
it
sit
turns
here.
out that
yeah,
I don't want
yeah.
it to flare, right?
Yeah, so tightening the roll will,
Yeah, and that makes the whole thing fit. And then making sure that this stays curved more down. And so by rolling it, then this stays in as opposed to starting to flare.
Yeah, okay, yeah. And then in that with like the wing.
Yeah. But for the most part, I find that I have enough that I'm over the top of it.
Yeah, like at this point, the chain is tighter than
Yeah.
it's
And
because I got.
as we talked about before, as you become more developed, that forward posture stays as long as you can get those elbows together, right?
Yeah, that for a long time. That's been my test with arm. It's like I want to do that, or really close to that, because it's like, well, then I can go that way. I can go,
But once you're in your way,
yeah.
it's having that little bit of lowered feet, lowered posture, and that then gives all this, especially if you're doing great weapons.
Yep. Yeah.
Because if you're here, you're in your way.
Yeah.
And I'm not, terribly top heavy, so
Yeah,
I
yeah.
haven't been in my way nearly as much as a lot of the women I've worked with.
Yep.
And so, but that's where we learned is if you're here, now everything is here instead of being here in my way.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot of that out of California. Like people.
Yeah. So even the boys are doing.
Even the boys are doing
are
that.
doing this to get out of their own way.
But like, it makes me wonder if that is partly from what Persia's in there.
Right.
So maybe
Maybe, but she was really early.
she's really early, like she
And
was.
so there are a bunch
Yeah.
of the 16th century people,
Yeah.
I'm sure, that never even knew about her.
Yeah.
But there's only so way to move steel.
Yeah.
And so you figure out the best way to do it. Exactly right.
One of the things I keep saying to people in like,
It's not actually fastened, so it's going to be loose.
well, I mean, this is the.
Yeah, well, this is not going to hold it because that's not actually fastened. It's just marked.
It's just marked. Yep. All right, cool. Awesome. I'll get myself. Okay. That way I can just make sure I. Yep. Easy peasy.
So that was on the last buckle. And like I said, if you want this tighter, I'm just going to move down backwards. And then you have whenever I kept going, as it's
smaller,
as it's tiny. I'm like, I understand that, but if we make it too small,
Then it's.
then
Yeah, you can make it smaller, but not big. Yeah. Which is like.
this. So here's your marks on the side
Oh,
here.
in
So
white.
those go together like that.
Fantastic.
Okay?
Awesome.
And they're on both sides in case one side gets rubbed off.
So, yeah.
But they just get sewn together that way.
Yeah.
Leave your, and this is that width, so you could even sew them a little higher.
Yeah, and just give it a little bit more.
Yeah, and then they crisscross onto there.
Yep. Yep.
So that goes in.
Excellent.
And then I just because sometimes I want it tighter, sometimes I want it looser, I let the one float, and the other one, as you can see, has a string, but it's not tight.
Yeah.
That way
yeah.
it still has,
Yeah.
I can move a 2-hole difference and not interfere with myself.
Nice. Awesome. All right.
So there you go. You have the benefit of my knowledge.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
I hope
Yeah.
that works well.
Yeah. That'll be like more comfortable. Like, and it's partly the like feeling more comfortable with it too. Like,
Exactly.
which is
exactly. And for me, I make a decision on when I wear it because I don't wear it all the time. Like even doing backyard stuff, sometimes I don't wear it. If I know, like if Everard and I are fighting, I'm wearing it because we're going. We're going hammers and tongs, and if something gets through, it's going to be hard. So I'm like, I'm going to take a little extra precaution. And that makes him less grumpy when he hits me.
Yes. Yeah, because like you don't want to be in a position where you're like, oh yeah, everyone's done the right thing, and then someone's ended up.
And someone's still hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So by having that, it gives him just that little bit more stuff.
Yeah, so
Dennis, you want to play again?
Yep.
What do you want to take out this time?
What do you want?
I want to play with can I play with your
Cardsball. That thing's so
single?
much fun.
Yeah, that's fine. You do that.
I mean,
I'll bring
I've
the
got-
basket.
Okay.
Well, Cutsfolder is about the same weight as the other thing.
All
Yeah,
right.
and you're always in tired.
Yeah.
I was going to say, that's going to make no
Nice.
point.
Yes.
Actually, I'll just use my normal blade.
Yeah.
sort of between Dundigal
I've done it before.
I was going through all my German words. Messer? No, it's not a messer.
Yeah.
It's not a Zweihander. It's a what is
Yeah.
it?
What is that word? Yeah.
When you
Yeah.
hop off the freeway,
It's so much fun. I love that
says
sort.
no fuel at the gas pump.
Like that sort has made it a little bit harder to get me the just a longer blade I want with my rapier. Because every time I look at the places that have the longer blades, they've got something similar. I'm like,
So there's that.
do I want to put them together? And then like, yeah.
So yeah.
What?
Like the
I know, but not as much.
They're not fighting. We can get Everard to watch it. Do you want to do something? Sure. Yeah.
all the geology around there, I was like, yeah, they're just